Alrighty guys, welcome back to another episode here as we play through another brand new, let me make sure the volume is up, another brand new game, new to the channel. This is game number 96 of our 100 games that we're getting on the channel this year. Brand new game number 96. So normally, I would just go in and start playing it and doing the game, but not so. Timeout. Not so fast, my friends. Oh no. We gotta call out this game and talk about the production of this game. So this is, for you guys that are interested to know, this is one of these games that is the hottest item in the world right now. It is being talked about. It is being, put up for numerous awards and this, that, and the other thing. So we're going to be playing the game and we're going to check out the game part of this. But that is only part of the equation when I'm evaluating a game, right? The production quality, what you get for your money, all that part is also for me important, right? So as you can see, beautiful artwork on the front page. Right? Nice, thick box. Pretty decent, right? Well, that's about where it stops and goes downhill from there. So before we even get into playthrough, so if you're interested in just watching the playthrough, go ahead and fast forward to where we actually see the overhead screen on everything. If you're interested to hear my thoughts on this, and like I said, I don't normally do this, but you can see here's a great example of the absolutely horrendous production quality of this game. And you say, Jester, wait, what? Are you sure? Yes, I'm going to show you why. So you can see this box. You see this box? You see the inside of the box. Here's the outside of the box. Here's the inside of the box. So why would I show you the inside of the box? Well, it's got that nice artwork on there. That's not what I'm trying to show you, my friends. That's not what I'm trying to show you. What I'm trying to show you is the thousands and thousands and thousands of names of people that backed this on Kickstarter on day one. But wait, what? What are you talking about? Yes, there's actually, you can't see them, but there's thousands and thousands of names on here. And to prove it, I am actually going to put you on the overhead camera for a second so you can see. Yes, see that? There's all kinds of names in here. Yeah. But you can't read them for some reason. Because when they decided to put the names in here, they put them on, I don't know. Well, they put them on like 6 font, first of all. Second of all, they printed them so light you can't read the names. You can't, literally see the names. Now, here's the thing. You say, well, maybe they did that on purpose. Well, possibly, but if you look, again, I'm going to show you the overhead camera. Look at what they did down here. The Chinese names are all in dark text. All the Chinese names are in dark text. They're Chinese, Japanese, I don't know, whatever they are in dark black font. All the other ones are in this light font, so you can't read them. All the English, all the American, all them. But the Chinese, the Japanese, or whoever they are in dark black font. Let's see if I can get my camera to focus there. Here's what I'll do. I'll put a card in there. So it should try to focus in on the card. Well, for some reason it's not focusing in, but hopefully you can see that. So again, production wise for this game. Okay, that's just the start of the. That's just That's just the tip of the iceberg right there when we're talking about InsightUp games, right? It looks great on the front cover. This makes you want to buy this game, but the reason I'm going through this now is because if you're like me and you got on the hype train for this game, you better take yourself and step back for a second and think about whether or not A, you want this game, and B, is it worth it? So that was the first thing. The second thing is the cards. And this game is all about the cards, right? And the cards artwork is got nice photographs on them. That's not why I'm showing you the images of the cards. That does look good. The problem is it conflicts with all the graphic images everywhere. And so you got this nice artwork, and then you got this like prototype graphics on all the cards, which looks like it's not finished. It looks like it's okay. When are you going to put the image there? What are you going to do with it? It looks, the image, the photograph looks great, but all the other graphic images on the cards look like beta. It looks like beta artwork. It's like, seriously? All right. So that's the other thing, the cards. Now, look at this. Look at the cards, right? Look at the cards. And you say, well, what's going on there, Jester? Well, the cards are warped. The cards are warped. I literally just unpacked these cards from the shrink wraps. I can go, in fact, let me get it. Let me get it out of my trash can here so you believe me. Here are the plastic that went around the cards. So I just took these out, like within the last hour and a half, right? So these cards are warped. They're warped, and you can tell they're warped because if you shuffle your cards, again, going to the overhead camera, right? If you have all the cards facing the same way, right? When you shuffle the cards and you analyze them, they stay together because they're all warped in the same direction. Now, if you were to take half your cards and flip them around the other way and shuffle them, watch what happens. Well, first of all, they don't go in very well. And look at what happens. Because the cards are warped. These cards are warped. They're broken. They're crap. They're thin plastic cards. They're not even like normal poker size cards. They're cheap cards. Cheap as the company probably could get away with. Look at that. You can see, like if I look at the two stacks together, you can see which stack was shuffled together and which stack was not shuffled together. Ridiculous. Production quality for this game is a joke. Absolute terrible joke. They need to be called out on this. And the reason I'm saying it is because you have idiot reviewers out there. You have idiot reviewers that have been bought out by companies, and they're giving this game a 9.5 or 10 out of 10 score on the game. And you tell me this is a 10 out of 10 game? Are you playing the same game I'm playing? Right? The player boards are warped, and you think that's bad. The player boards are warped as well. Here's the kicker, right? They don't fit in the box right. They don't fit in the box right. They're too wide for the box. So when you try to put them in the box kind of bows out to let the player boards sit in there properly. So it's when you look at the player boards here, right? Look at this. This is beta. This is beta. Like, did they not finish the game? What the hell? Did they run out of time? What the hell were they doing? What the hell were they thinking? Right? This is your token to show which action you're going to do? Are you kidding me? Like, Like, seriously. And then the whole catastrophe with these things. These things are don't stand upright, and they keep falling over, and then you put the topper on, and then when you put the topper on, they fall over. They don't sit right because they never were dug out properly when they went. The whole production of this game is terrible. Now, whether or not it's a great game, not it plays good, that's separate. That's completely different than the production of the game. The game might play 10 out of 10 or 9 out of 10 or whatever, but this production is like a 2 or 3 out of 10. It's a joke. It is. The cards are cheap, and there's tons of cards, so good for that. But then you got them warping already, and they just got out of the package. The boards warp. The pieces don't stand up. You can't even shuffle, because the important part is of this, and this is, people go, oh, well, you're just making a big ordeal over nothing. Okay. What I'm trying to do is I'm going to show you the honest truth, unlike some other bullshit reviewers out there. They're, oh, this game is great. It's a 9 or 10 out of 10. It's a 9 out of 10, and it plays great, and they don't give you the whole story. I'm giving you the whole story here, right? When you see the warped cards, now you might say to yourself, well, Chester, that's no big deal. You're going to have the cards stacked up like this, and so it doesn't matter if they get warped. No, my friends, right? These cards are all two-sided. So you get to randomly shuffle them back and forth, and then you grab them by random. You shuffle them forwards and backwards. So yes, it does matter that they're warped and they don't stick together, because you use both sides of these cards at random. You flip over, you shuffle, you flip it over again. So yes, it does matter that all these cards are warped. And it's not just those cards. It's these cards as well. These cards as well. Again, they look great when you don't shuffle them. When you don't shuffle them and flip them over and then shuffle them. Let's see what happens now. Right? You can tell they don't stick. They just try to stick together. They are not. They're not easy to shuffle anymore, because they're warped, and now they're warped in one is warped this way and the other one's warped this way, so they're like back to back warped the wrong way, and that's why they pop out. And yes, you do use both sides of these cards, because they're random. And so when you put the cards on the board, right, here's the most important thing, right? When you put your card on your board, right, it's now like a toboggan, right? It literally spins at a moment's notice, because it's not laying flat on the board. It's bowed. It's bowed on your player board. So if you get a little burst of wind, it starts rotating. As you can see on my player board, and I haven't done anything, I've got cards that are now all out of alignment, because they don't sit flat. So you can see how much they spin. It's a joke. It's a disappointing. It's a complete disappointment that I've heard so much about this game. I was so excited to get this game. I'm ready to play it. I finally get the game. I've been waiting for it for a year. It seems like it's been out like for a year, or it's been out for a long time. And it sounds like a great theme. I like Wingspan. I love what's the other game I love? Arc Nova. I love nature games, and so this sounds like, this is just basically, it's Earth. It's all about the vegetations and engine building and doing all this crazy stuff. So I'm really looking forward to this game. And then when I get the game, I'm all excited. I'm ready to go. And this game has been sitting on my shelf for 3 or 4 days, because I'm like, I don't know if I would even want to play this game. That's how disappointed I am. I don't even know how I'm going to enjoy playing this game, but we're going to try. We're going to try and look past all of these beta graphic arts, the warped cards, the warped player boards. We're going to see how the actual gameplay goes on the channel. So here's another controversy. Not sure what the actual thing is. So you got AI deck. You have an AI deck of 6 cards, and I will read you what it says in the rule book. Exactly what it says in the rule book. All right. Here is the setup mode. Here's beginning to set up just like you would for a normal game. Blah, blah, blah. Place Gaia board next to your player board. Select a leaf color for Gaia and place them on Gaia's board, which is step number 1. Step number 2, shuffle her deck of 6 cards and place it face down in this space, which is going to be space number 2. You will go through this deck twice before ending the game. You can see that is exactly word for word what it says. So, you take her 6 cards and you shuffle them up. And then you put them down on there to play. Here's the problem with this. Here is the problem, and I need to adjust my camera, so hang on just a second as I get this reactivated. And let's see if we can turn this down just a little bit. All right. So here's the problem with this, okay, is of these 6 cards, 2 of these cards are scoring cards, these brown cards, and they're supposed to be the last 2 cards that she uses each round, because otherwise, if you shuffle her deck up randomly, you could draw a scoring card like the first card that she has, right? So you could shuffle her deck up randomly, and then the first, she scores. Well, what does that mean, Jester? What that means is she's going to get one of these objective cards right here and instantaneously score it, which would be something like, have 9 or more cards, each with a soil cost of 3 or more. So on her first turn, according to the rule book, she could score this card and earn 15 points because she's got 9 cards that have a soil cost of 3 or less. Well, you tell me how she got 9 cards in the first turn, right? And then, you play this card, and then the next one, she could score the second one. And get another reward, which might be this one, which is 11 or more cards, each with a victory points of 3 or less. So she got 11 cards in one turn? Are you kidding me? How is that even possible? How is that even possible to have these 2 scoring cards come out before all these other cards? So according to the rule book, you're supposed to shuffle her 6 cards and put them down there. Now, I've seen some playthroughs of this game, and what people are doing is taking these last 2 cards and shuffling them, right? And then putting them down on the bottom, and then shuffling these cards on top. I don't know if this is like an official variant or if this is an official rewording of the rule book or what, but I mean, this just goes to show you how terrible this production and this has gone. From what I understand, and I don't know because I didn't kickstart this game, thank God, because I would have been really pissed off. I'd have been really pissed off if I would have kickstarted this and got this kind of quality. Oh my God. We would have really had a rant at that point. This is just a baby rant. John Longshore, I've always had bad luck with backing Kickstarters. I never really had issues with components, but quite a few were not all that ready wise. I seem like we end up buying the first edition. Yes. Yeah, this is, from what I was just going to say, from what I understand, the company, InsightUp Games, right? they overcommitted on their price and what they could provide their customers. And so what ended up happening is they ended up skimping on a lot of the components and really turned to production of, especially for the non-Kickstarters, into a very lackluster effect. And this was not a cheap game. This is a $45 game. Normally, like, for a normal board game, you're playing between $30, $35, right? This is a $45 game. So this is like $12, $10 to $12 more than you would normally pay for a game. And you can get terrible components. Absolutely. You get this beta artwork. I think they hired a guy to do this. And then they posted this image in the Kickstarter. And then they never had time to go ahead and upgrade the graphics because they didn't want to pay somebody else to do it because they had other production costs that they needed to do, right? And then I don't know what they did with these, right? But these turned into like the Leaning Tower of Pisa, from what I understand. You put these on your board and then they just fall over because they don't stand up like they're supposed to. So again, normally when I go and play my game for right off the bat, I just play the game and then I'll give you a review afterwards. I'm giving you a review up front on the components. Now, like I said, the gameplay might be awesome, right? But if the components are crap and the game feels like crap, I don't care how good your game is, I'm not going to enjoy it. Ask any Dan Verson game, right? It might be a great game, but the production quality and everything are terrible. I'm not playing your stupid game. So that's just the way I am. So anyways, we're going to try this. We're going to see how it goes. Yeah, I'm already gone into this with a bad attitude. So we'll see how it goes. All right, so I'm going to get to draw 7 cards here. So let me shuffle this. Here's the thing. Here's the thing I would say, right? Is productions matter in a game. They absolutely 100% matter in a game. Now, they can take a good game with great productions and take a good game and make it great, right? Or they can take a good game and with bad productions make it bad. So this game, if it plays great, right? If it plays really good and it plays smooth and it's interesting and there's a lot of nice strategy and all that, right? The production could have made this an awesome game. It could have been, top 50 games of all time, right? But also the production can take a good game and knock it down. It can take a great game and knock it down to just good. So production absolutely, positively matters. And it doesn't matter just to me, it matters to a lot of people out there. Now, you will see the reviewers. I challenge you to go watch some reviews of this. And when those people rate this as 9.5, or I've even seen someone give it a 10 out of 10. Yes, I've seen someone give it a 10 out of 10. Okay? And what I will say is, if this game is a perfect game for them, they have been. You have to wonder how they can rate it a 10 out of 10. I guess is the best thing. Is because the component quality, the graphics components, the warped boards, the warped cards, the pieces that don't stick together. I haven't even talked about their absolutely terrible soil, right? The soil tokens, which we're not even using because they're totally crappy. Like this is the best you could come up with for soil tokens. This is the best you could come up with, right? It's a sheet of 1s and 5s and 10s, right? And then they got a little image of a soil and a ×5 on it or a ×10. That's the production you put into this? Are you kidding me? Seriously? That is the laziest way to do it and the cheapest way to do it. So again, I don't know, because I didn't follow this Kickstarter, because I didn't kickstart it, thank God, again. And here's what I would say. If you want to play this game, go to Board Game Arena. You can play it on Board Game Arena for free if you don't have a Board Game Arena account. I would not spend $45 on this game. In fact, I would go and downvote every single video. I would go downvote every single post that has anything to do with Earth everywhere on the internet. That's what we need to do. And the problem is you have all of these game reviewers out there that are giving it 9.5 and 10s, right? Because they think it's a perfect game. So you tell me, am I making a big ordeal over nothing? Like, warped cards is fine, you shouldn't worry about that. Again, the problem is, especially with these warped cards, is that you use both sides of the card. So it's not like I can just take and put my warped stack of cards, right? I can use my warped stack of cards here, but I can't do that with this because we use both sides of all these cards. We use both sides of these cards. You randomly shuffle them up. You randomly are going to determine, right? So you're going to be shuffling these up. You're going to be flipping them, and now look at them. Look at them. They don't stick together now, right? And the more I do it, the worse it's going to get. Look at that. Does that look like it's a normal set of cards to you guys? No. And then the problem is you put them on your board and they don't lay flat. They stick up. So they rotate, they turn. Every time you hit them with your arm, they're going to, just a little bit of air, you can see it doesn't lay flat on the board. In fact, if I could get my camera off of here and bring it down here, I would actually show you. You can see this, like this edge isn't even flush to the board. It's like that. The edge of this card sticks up like that much. And if I could do that with a camera, and the camera didn't wig out and freak out and go out of alignment, I would definitely show you that. But anyways, so that is, here's what I would say, right? If you want to play Earth and you think it's a great game, then play it on Board Game Arena. Do not support this manufacturer. Do not buy this game. Absolutely do not buy this game. If you want to play Earth, you can play it for free on Board Game Arena, assuming you have a Board Game Arena account, which is $30 a year. It's less for a year than it would cost you to buy this one game. And you can play it for free for a year. You can play the solo, you can play it with your friends, you can play it every way on Board Game Arena. And then you can downvote the game company and tell them what a absolute joke this is. So what we're going to do is we're going to play by the rules. We're going to shuffle these 6 cards, just like it says in the rule book, and we're going to show you how broken this is, right? And like literally the AI can like score like 30 points in the first turn or the first 2 turns, because when he gets to put his token down, right, he claims this award, which is going to be worth 15 points. And there's obviously no way that we can have 9 or more cards with the soil cost of 3 or less, or 4 or more trees in the first turn. Well, maybe. We'll see. All right, we're shuffled up. Here we go. Put this down. Now, we get to activate our location, which is 7 cards. So we're going to draw 7 cards. 7 cards. We're going to have to compost 4 of them, so we're only going to get to keep 3 of these. And then we're going to get 4 soil. Again, I'm not using their absolutely terrible soil tokens. We'll use these. Again, look at those soil tokens. Oh, yeah, baby. That's some artwork right there, buddy. Whoa, you don't tell me that's beta artwork? Come on. Come on. What, did their artist quit halfway through this project or what? All right, so things we could worry about scoring are we get 2 victory points for every blue ability that we have in our tableau at the end of the game. That's kind of important. We get 5 victory points for every 2 flora with 3 or less victory points costs. And then we get 2 victory points for every 3 that is growth on your island. Right? So all these little symbols, right? And I keep remembering things, so I hate to stop playing to go through this, but here's the thing, right? You got all these symbols. You got these symbols on all the cards. You got symbols on everything. There is not a symbology page in the rule book that goes through all the symbols and everything. You actually have to download it on Board Game Geek because somebody had to do it themselves because the company was too lazy or too dumb to realize they should probably create some kind of, like, on the back of the rule book, like, hey, this is what all these symbols mean. This means this. No, on the back of the rule book, it talks about 2 versus 2 play, and then they have an image, and then a little bit of an index, and of course their designer notes, right? Instead of having things that actually help the players on the back of the rule book. So yeah, they're all explained in the rule book, but they're like, you got to go to like 16 different pages because they'll be like, oh, this symbol means this, and then later on, this symbol means this, and this symbol means to do this, but they're not like on one page. Nowhere in the rule book can you find that image. So again, yeah, all right. Anyways, let's see what we're going to do here. So, See, I don't even know what this little symbology means, so I'm going to have to look it up. It means terrain. So I get 3 victory points / terrain. So that must be terrain card. Okay. Oy vey. It costs 12 soil to bring out. That's not going to happen anytime soon. So we would like to have some blue abilities. Would be awesome. Red abilities, because we have 2 red abilities here, would be nice. So you know what? We'll keep them. Let's see here. I have 3 terrain guards. I have a tree. I have a mushroom. I have a, whatever that symbol is, a bush. I have a bush and another mushroom. So I have, of the 7 cards I started with, I have 3 terrain. I have 1 tree, I have 2 mushrooms, and a bush. That's what I have, okay? Which means, just to get this card, I need to have 4 or more trees in my tableau, right? But the AI can instantaneously get this on the first turn. So I need to keep 3 of these cards, because 4 of them have to go into my compost. Do I want to keep the tree and get rid of all the terrain cards? Sure. So I could draw 7 cards, and then I got a compost, 4 of them. Boom. Yay. So I get to keep 3 cards, and then I get 4 soil. Lovely. All right. So that is the start. What's going on, Tim? How you doing, buddy? That is the start of this broken ass game. Look at that, warp ass cards. Yeah. You don't tell me those cards are sticking up off the other cards at all? No? No? Okay, it must be my imagination. Let's see what we're going to do here. We're going to use our fancy first player token. Woohoo! That was, I'm sure that took them days and days to create that. We would like to play cards. Do we want to play cards? Yeah, let's play cards. So we're going to play cards. I think that's what play cards is, right? We plan up to 2 cards. Yay, I get to plan up to 2 cards. If I have... Oh, I have to have the soil for... Right, I don't have the soil for that. Darn it. I only have 4 soil. You know what? We're not going to plant. We're going to need some soil. So we're going to get 5 soil. And then... Oh boy, do we have to get rid of 2 more cards? Oh, it's from the draw pile, right. So draw 2 cards from here, add it to my compost pile. Boom. All right. And then the AI is going to get 2 compost for 1, plus 1. For every 2, I gain 5. So he's going to gain 2, 3, 4. He's going to gain 4 cards into his compost. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which is going to go right there. Lovely! Alright. You'll need to clamp the cards down between 2 objects to straighten them out. Yeah, sure. Yeah. These cards, I mean, yeah. Pretty crappy. Production quality. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. We've been bitching about it for half an hour. Alright, first card. Boom. Oh, good. Yay. He gets to claim a southern objective. Because according to the rules, again... According to the rules... Shuffle a deck of 6 cards and place it face down in this space. You will go through this deck twice. Doesn't say anything about not making sure that the objective cards aren't in the first 2 spaces. So, she can claim either of the 2 lower ones. So, we get to decide that. Lovely. So, which one are we not going to be able to claim? We have 1 tree. Can we ever get to 4 trees? Maybe 9 cards with a soil cost of 3 or less. Nine cards with the cost of 3 or less. Are you kidding me? Okay, well, we'll give him the tree one because I don't think I'm going to get 4 trees anytime soon. Okay, congratulations. That's 15 victory points for you, AI. Lovely. All right. That doesn't seem broken or cheating or anything. No, that seems fair. My turn. All right, now I should be able to plant because I've got some things going on now. What do I want to plant is the next thing. I have 5, 6, 7, I have 9. Oh, you know what? When we moved over here, last turn, we should have activated all of our special abilities, so +2, draw 2 cards if I choose the right action, so I get 2 cards. That's good. And then this is -1 growth, and I can get 2 soil, but I don't have any cards with growth on it. So that's cool. Yeah, I mean, we're trying to match up things that happen over there and things that happen over here. And of course, we've drawn 7 cards originally, plus these 2 cards. That's 9 cards. And we have literally 0 blue abilities. We have not seen a blue ability yet. So 9 cards and we've got 0. So that's about standard. So, if they cost 3 or less, that might be a good idea. Sure. I can, -1. Oh, I can take one out of my compost and draw 2 cards. I like that idea. Let's do that. And we'll put this one out as well. So we are activating this one there, right? So we're going to put that out, which costs 3, and that one, which costs 1. Out there in our tableau somewhere. Oh, I got the gosh darn camera keeps moving on me. That's great. All right. So that cost me 3 and 1. Lovely. Then I get to draw 4 cards and keep 1. And then the other 3 cards go to the AI. So I could give him a 0, a 1, and a 1. So 5 victory points for every 2 fauna with 3 or less victory points on it. And then 2 victory points for every 3 growth as well. So that's probably a pretty good one for us. Sure, we'll give him those. Boom. Congratulations. We'll keep this one. All right, our turn's over. Let's see if he can score another 15 victory points. Boom. No, sorry. All right, so for our turn, we get to go 3 sprouts, 3 something, or 2 soil, and then we can activate all of our blue powers, which we don't have any blue powers. Lovely. What are these squares called again? They're called oh, they're called sprouts. Okay, they're called sprouts. So, I get 2 sprouts or 2 soil. I think we're gonna sprout. All right. And we can activate all of our blue powers, which we don't have any, so that's it. So he gets 7 sprouts. Are you kidding? Wow, okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then he gets 1 extra sprout for every one of our blue powers. Well, he gets nothing because we have no blue powers. Haha, teach you, cheater. cheater, pumpkin eater. Our turn. Okay. Let's see, what do we want to do this time? I can't activate blue. Activating red would be good. We have red. We got so many red, I don't know what to do with them all. Getting some, getting some, what is the other? We have sprouts. What are the, is it canopy? Is that what they're called? The other one? Which is dumb. It is number 7, which is oh, that's growth. Okay, so it is just growth. Okay. What do we need to do? Do we need to put some more cards out? We can lose 2 sprouts to gain 4 soil. Yellow cards. Putting some yellow cards out would be nice. We got the money. Yeah, I think we're going to do this action again. We're going to put some more stuff out. So we're going to build this for 3 and this for 2. And it's going to cost me 5 soil. And then I get to draw 4 cards and keep one of them. What's going on, Dwayne? How you doing, buddy? Here's a blue one we would like. Ooh, a whole bunch of spuds. Plus 1 spud on each of the bushes. Do we have any other bushes? We only get to keep 1 though. If we give them these, it's a 1, a 0, and a 1. This is worth 0 though. Yeah, alright. We're going to keep that. We're going to give these to him. Okay. AI, let's see what it's going to do. It's going to growth. So I get to grab 2 cards. Alright. So we can grow 2. I think we're going to grow 2. 1, 2. That's going to complete that. Actually, let's put we'll put 2. 1, 2. So that's actually worth 4 victory points. So we'll get 2 growth, and then we can activate all of our yellow powers. So this says get a growth. So we're going to put a growth right here. And then we activate this one, which is get a growth. So we're going to get another growth, put it there. And then we're going to get a sprout, which we're going to put there. We'll put it up there, that's fine. Then get a card, draw a card, and then get another growth, which we can put the canopy on top of this thing. And you can see these are about ready to fall over. So yeah. Okay. So that's what we get to do. Then he gets He gets 7. So we're just going to put the canopy here. Boom. And he gets 1 extra for every card I played this turn. Or 1 canopy for every card by you this turn. Card by you this turn. So does that mean the 2 cards that I drew, but I didn't draw cards because I did the growth, so you get nothing. Screw you. Screw you, stupid AI. Stupid AI so far. I'm not very impressed with him. Cheating. I mean, first turn putting that out there, that's not right. My turn. What are we going to do? Well, we need some soil, so we're going to go to the soil area. We're going to grab 5 soil. And then we're going to compost 2 cards. And then we're going to activate all our red, which are draw 2 cards. If I pick the red action, boom. Then lose the growth to gain 2 soil. Let's see. Yeah, we'll lose the growth. That's fine. I wonder. Yeah, I don't know if stay on there, jerk. I don't know if you can remove a canopy once the canopy's on there. And I don't feel like looking up the rules, so I don't know. We're just gonna do it. If I'm not allowed to do that, somebody let me know in the chat. Otherwise, we'll just assume. So that's this player board. Now I come over here. I can lose a sprout to draw 2 cards. Okay, we're going to have tons of cards. Look at our hand of cards now. It's starting to go. Then we gain his soil. Good for us. And that's all our red abilities. Then the AI is going to gain 2 cards plus 1 card for every 2 soil. We gained 6, so he's going to get 5 cards. 4, 5. All right, AI, what are you going to do? Boom. Compost. I don't know if it's supposed to be over there. So we get 2 soil. Or we can gain 2 cards here from the draw pile. 6. You know what? I'm going to grab 2 soil. And then it's going to gain 8 cards here. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Plus 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's going to get 8 cards here. Then he's going to gain 1 soil for every soil I gained. I gained 2, so he is going to gain 2 soil. Okay? I think that's how that's done. Back to our turn. We need to get some. We need to get something. So again, victory point wise, 5 points for every 2 that cost 3 or less. So right now, we got 2 victory points there, 2 victory points there. That's 4 victory. I'm sorry. 5 victory points for every 2. So it's 10 victory points. Let's just keep doing that because that sounds like a good option. We got plenty of cards that cost 3 or less. So we're going to put these two down because I would like some blue. So we put this card last, so it has to be adjacent to that card. We're going to go here. And there. Okay. So we're playing this action again. Is that what we're doing? Sprouting. It's going to cost us 5 soil to put that down. Lovely. Then we get to draw 4 cards. Keep 1, give him the other 3. Ooh, we definitely want to keep this one that costs... no, that costs 8. I'm looking at victory points. Right. So this isn't anything. It also costs 8 soil to put down, which doesn't really go with our... This one does, though. Okay, that's the one. We're going to give him these 3. Boom. I wonder if we're supposed to be putting these here. Yes, we are. And I messed it up last time, too. So he should have... We've done this 3 times, so he should have 1, 2, 3... but we have to get the right cards because they were 0 pointers. That was like a group or so. We'll choose that. And then we'll choose this one here. We'll give him a couple more points that he doesn't deserve. Okay, this is his compost. This is his discard or whatever pile that is. All right, so that is our turn. Let's see what the AI chooses to do. He is going to plant. So I get to activate a card, plant a card, draw a card, activate my greens. So I literally don't even know what a green power looks like. I have no green. Does anyone see a green power anywhere? I don't even know what green looks like. No green over here, no green over here, no green over here. I don't even think there's green in the deck. Ooh. Ooh. This could be very good. +3 sprouts on any of the 8 adjacent flora. So if I put this here... Oh, no, wait. Here... because it has to be adjacent to the last card you put. So I might... What am I doing? Right, I get to plant a card. Yes, I get to plant a card. Right, but it's a cost of 4, which I don't have. Boo! That's not good. Just trying to see which card I want to build. Plus that card. +2 in the compost. +2 soil, or -2 sprouts for 4 soil. Well, we're going to place this one diagonal there. Which means these two groups are going to have to be on towards the bottom. So I can build upwards. Yeah, this is definitely coming up on my new show as a do not buy this game. The production is just terrible. All right, so for his card, I get to place a thing, which costs me 1. Boom. And then I get to draw a card, plus 1 card. Still no green. Okay. Then he gets to plus 3 cards. Where do those cards go? Oh, plus 3 cards are added there. 1, 2, 3 are added there, which means he's going to get... Oh, look at that. 8 victory points. That's pretty nice. Must be nice. Cheater, pumpkin eater. Plus, he's got a victory point in each one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 30, 40, 50, 60, 17 just sitting there in his... Now, we do get 1 for each of ours. 8. He's got 17. We got 8. What's wrong with that picture? All right. That's his turn. Our turn. What is this? Yeah, I think this is supposed to be where his discards go. Okay. All right. Our turn. Yay. All right. So probably some more soil because we don't have soil. We don't believe in keeping soil. And so yeah, let's try it. So we're going to gain 5 soil. And then we're going to compost 2 cards. 2 victory points. And then we can activate all our red abilities. This is draw 2 cards. Lovely. These are brown. These are brown. Okay. Still haven't seen a green power. And then we can get rid of a growth. Boom. To get 2 more soil. Might as well. That sounds like a good thing. Oh yeah, we're supposed to be working towards these. Right? Do we own... Can we get any of those? So the top one here, the wood duck, gets 7 cards that have 1 or less habitat. So we have 1, 2... We have 3 of 7. So yeah, that's not going to work. The other one is 11 cards, each with a victory points cost of 3 or less. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're getting there. Getting there. 9 cards with a soil cost of 3 or less. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's victory points up there. 3 or less. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that works as well. So we're going to try and go for both of those. Let him have both of those. We'll try and go for both of those. Because it's soil cost and victory points on cards that cost 3 or less. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 soil, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, if we can just keep getting all these really cheapos out, yeah, that's might be worth doing. Oh, we have a vent as well. Nice. All right, so whose turn? Is it my turn? Did he just do his stupid turn, or is it his turn? Oh yeah, I was doing my turn. So I got some soil. I added those. I'm activating my red. I did these 2. Now I get to do this one, which is minus a sprout for 2 cards. Sure. Gain a soil. And then plus 1... So we got to compost a card from my hand, which is going to be this one right there. Boom. And if I do that, then I gain 2 soil. Lovely. There we go. And that's it. All right, good. So that was that. And now he's going to gain 2 cards to his compost, and then 1 for each 2 soil I got. I gained 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus the 5 that I got. So I got 10 soil. Yeah, because I think we started with 2. So I gained 10 soil. So he's going to gain 5. I already put 2 in there, so he's going to gain 3 more. 1, 2, 3 more cards. No, 2 plus 1 for every 2, so he's going to get 2 plus 5. So he's going to get 5 cards to add in there. Nice! Cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. And now we know the end of this card is another scoring card. He gets to score the north one now automatically, which is going to be, or give him the duck. Quack, quack. Quack, quack. And now we just shuffle these up. Probably should sleeve these, but these cards are... Because you'll probably be shuffling these up a bunch. Okay. Boom. Our turn. We got tons of cards. Again, we're going to try and... 9 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can do it this time. If we plant 2 cards that match this requirement, we can claim this card right away, which we're going to do. So we need 2 more cards. They cost soil requirement of 3 or less. And that's going to be a green, which again, I don't know what a green power looks like. So we're going to plant this one here. Or actually, we're going to plant this one here, because that was the last card we put down. And this one here. So that is a cost of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Boom. And now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards that cost 7 soil or less. We're going to claim this. Screw you, you cheating AI. Oh, we have to go over there. Now, we also draw 4 cards, and we get to keep one of them. Hope that's not green. That looks blue to me, but 10 growth. Costs 8 to put out, but 10 growth? Holy crap, that would be very nice, because we get 2 victory points for every 3 growth on our island. Yeah, it does look blue, but it keeps asking me for green. Oh, I guess this would be green power. I haven't seen any green powers. I just shuffled the deck really poorly, or what? It's also worth 4 victory points if we get it out. 10 growth. That's 2 victory points for every 3 sets. We would have 9. That would be 2, 4. That's 6 victory points in growth. Plus, I think we're going to take this card, which means he gets these 3 there, which are worth 0, 0, 2. Okay. Now, let's hope he doesn't get the north end, because I don't want him to get that. We need 11 cards with a victory points of 3 or less. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if he doesn't do it, we can claim it next turn. South. Okay, he's going to put the south one out. So he's going to claim this. A little late, buddy. A little bit too late. Sorry about your luck. So the only way to do that is to build again this turn. We're going to have to build this turn. So let's see if we can build We can build. We can build. We got plenty of money. Let's build. And then we're trying to get this 7 cards with 1 or less habitat. Right now we have 1, 2, 3. So if we could try to find ones with 1 or less habitat. So I got 2 more. So that would give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right. So Riselak, I was told by someone that this seemed to solve the Arc Nova problems. But your inability to find green cards tell me that this says the same problem as Arc Nova. Well, I'm going to put this one there, and then I'm going to put this one there. And it's going to cost me 3. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Oh, you know what? We should also, right, we're trying to look for blue abilities. Right. Okay. Let's just, I'm going to grab like halfway through the deck so we can just kind of see. There's a green ability. There's one. But you can see they're not very common. So I don't think it's a matter of us not drawing them. I just don't think they're very common. There's another one. There's another one. There's another one. So on this group of like 50 cards, there's like 6 of them. Let's grab like another set. Here's one. There's one. There's one. There's one. So yeah, I would say maybe 1 on every 12 to 15 cards is a green one. So I just think we've been extremely unlucky in our draws, I guess, is the best way to put it. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. All right. So that was our turn. And now we get to draw 3 cards. And again, I'm going to shuffle this up and shuffle this up so that nobody thinks I'm doing something wrong. So I draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, we got a green power. Look at that. Lovely. Ooh, look at this one's worth 7 victory points. So if we give that to the AI, oh my gosh, look at that. No matter what we do, we're going to give them like 5 victory points minimum. If I give them this, I'm going to give them 11. Oh my God. I think I gotta keep the 7 victory points. I'm gonna keep the 7 victory points. Screw him. I'm not giving him 7 victory points. I'm not giving him 7 victory points. Screw him. Next AI. Oh, he claims the North. Okay. So we weren't able to get that other one done, so he's gonna grab this one as well. That's kind of, God damn it. And notice what happened there. Again, you saw us shuffle this. These cards came out on top. Like everyone would say, oh, that's never going to happen, Jester. It's never going to happen in a million years where you shuffle these 6 cards and these 2 are on the top. Well, guess what? You just saw it live and in person that we did nothing other than shuffle this deck and both of their cards came out 1, 2. So don't tell me it can't happen, because it can happen. That's all I have to say. Don't say it can't happen, because it has happened. So we're going to, can we complete that objective is the question. We got one more. That's not enough. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 7. Or 4 trees. How many trees do we own? Bush, bush, bush. Mushroom, tree, mushroom, bush, tree, tree. Oh, wait a minute. That's 3. We own 4 trees. Oh, we should have claimed that a long time ago. Damn. Well, it didn't matter because he had claimed it earlier, but we have 4 trees. Hopefully we didn't have that before he did. Damn it. Okay, so the only objectives we need to do are those 2. So 7 cards with 1 or less habitat, and 11 cards with 3 or less victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, we can claim that. Lovely. Claim this one as well. Now, yes, you can only claim 1 a turn. I know that. You can only claim 1 a turn, but we would have been able to claim this one last turn because we built these rows like a long time ago. So we would have had all 3 of... where are they? 1, 2, 3, 4. We would have had these 4 trees very early in the game, actually. So, and then we built down and around and back up. So that was like 4 or 5 turns ago. So yes, we would have claimed that like 4 turns ago. So the one I'm claiming this turn is this one. Okay? So no one get all freaked out. No one freak out. No one freak out. If we're going to go for a big pointer, we're going to need more soil, boys. Are we going for more points? More points? Or do we go with the... we don't have enough for this. Yeah, we're going to need more. We need more soil. We also have this, which is 2 victory points for every red in any other player's area, including that, and that. So 2, well, I don't know how that would play in solo. 2 victory points for every red in any other player's area, including volcano and temperate. Huh. Does any other player count the solo player? Because if it does, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 reds, which is 16 victory points. We just need the soil to put it out there. It might be worth the 16 victory points. We only have 4 more turns and the game is over. So right now we only have 1 card that fills the duck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 7. So I'm going to need 2 more for the duck. And this one costs 8 to put out. Oh my god. So we're definitely, we're going to have to go for soil this time. So +5 soil. We'll get 2 compost, and then we can activate all our reds. Our reds are draw 2 cards. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Lose a growth. Boom. For 2 soil. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Then +2 compost. Boom, from the deck. Then gain 2 spuds, sprouts, whatever the hell they're called. Put those there. Cha-ching. Then lose a sprout to gain 2 cards. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Gain a soil. Cha-ching. Get rid of a card from our hand. this one here, boom, to gain 2 soil, cha-ching, cha-ching, gain 3 soil, cha-ching, 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 and that is it. Lovely. Woo! Okay, let's see. Oh, we got 2. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. Hang on. Hang on. I need another one with a single. I still need another one with a single to complete the stupid duck. Alright, the AI gets 2 cards in his compost. I know, soil yourself, right? Yeah, Riselek says people pull out the probability bullshit on me all the time. If it happens, there's a 100% chance of it happening. But he gets 2 cards, and then he gets an extra card for every 2 soil we gain. We gain 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We gain 8 soil. So he gains 4 more cards, 4 more victory points. That guy just cheats like a son of a gun. Okay. He has got a stack in here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. He's got 30 cards. Okay. Let's see what he does. Bam. Compost. So we get 2 soil, or we can put 2 cards here, and then we get to activate all of our reds. I like that. Well, I got 2 very expensive cards that I want to get into play. We have the money for them. So I think I'm going to take the victory points and put 2 in here. Boom. And then I activate all my reds. Draw 2 cards. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Nope, I don't get that. Because this says draw 2 cards if you choose the red action. We didn't choose the red action. This is the AI, so I don't get that ability. But we do get to get rid of a growth. If we wanted to, it's optional for 2 soil. No, I'm not going to do that. Here, boom, compost 2 cards. We'll take that. Boom, get 2 spuds. We'll put those there. This is discard a spud and gain 2 cards. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Gain a soil from that one. Discard a card, which will be this one there, I think, or 1 green card that we have. Because actually, yeah, we'll get rid of this card instead. We'll keep the green card just in case we need it. Actually, hang on. Okay, just want to make sure we didn't get rid of the 1 card we need. This one. We need that one. Keep that on top. Alright. Where were we? Discard a card for 2 soil. Then gain 3 soil. Oh my gosh, I'm going to need more. 3 more soil. 3 more soil. And that's it. Okay. And then the AI is going to gain 8 cards in here. Are you kidding me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And he's going to get a soil for every soil we gained. We gained 2, 3. No, we didn't do this one. We did not do that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We gained 6. He gained 6. So he's up to 8 soil. Ha ha ha. Not enough to turn him in. Sorry about your luck. So that's all he does. Our turn. We still would like to get a card that would match the duck. We need a card that matches the duck. So we're going to build, we're going to put out more stuff, which is going to go here, and then I'm shifting all this down. There's 1, which costs 8, and then I'm going to assume that if you're playing solo, any player's area counts yourself. So we're putting this one out. And that's going to cost us 17. 5. 10. 2, 4, 6, 7. 17. 17 to put those two out. And then I get to draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, here's one for the duck. We're gonna have to keep that. So we're gonna have to give him a 5-pointer, just so we can get the stupid duck. Oh my God. We didn't draw one, did we? Hang on, let me just double check and make sure we didn't draw another one for the duck. No, we did not. Everything has got 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 2, 4. So right now we have, let me just count them again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, we need one more for your stupid duck. Okay, so we only have 3 more turns after this. Do we keep this one just because we want to get the duck done? Well, if we keep the 5-pointer, we still give him 5 points. With the 4 and the 1. Oh, no, we give him 2 4 points. Yeah, we give him 4 points. This is worth 5. Because his -1s turn into positive. All right. That's what we're going to... unless we want the duck. No, we'll hopefully get something for the duck later. We'll hopefully get something for the duck later. Hopefully we'll get something for the duck. All right. Whew. And I'm three cards away from ending this game. So if he doesn't do it pretty soon, I might end it before that. He's going to grow. So we get 2 growth or 2 cards. Ooh. No, we need to grow. We definitely need to grow because... 2 points. That's worth 2 points. That's worth 2 points. Yeah. That's worth 2 points, or we could draw 2 cards. And then we're going to activate our yellow abilities. Yeah, okay. I'm just going to put that down. Boom, right there. And then we're going to get to draw a card. Draw a card. Okay, draw a card. Yay! It's a 1. We got our thing for the duck. Oh, it's another 1. Nice. So that's that. And then we get to grow again. Really? What are we going to grow on? If we can get this 3, that would be awesome. We are going to get 3. So I'm going to grow here. And then this one is grow and get a sprout. So I'm going to grow here and get a sprout here. And then this one is draw a card and grow. And that one is going to cap this one off. Boom. That's worth 6 victory points. That's pretty good. All right. Then he's going to gain 7 growth, which is 6. I'm sorry. 4, 5, 6, 7. He completed those. And then he gets 1 growth for every card played by us this turn. We drew 1 card. We drew 2 cards, so he gets another growth. Okay. So we'll put that growth there. All right, and that's it. Damn, too bad I can't finish this up. Not this turn, but maybe next turn I can. All right, where is the card we need for the duck? Here it is. Here's one. Okay. So okay, we're going to put that one out. And then we're going to put this one out. So it's going to cost me... Oh, nope, I can't put that one out. I don't have enough. Damn, that's too bad. Oh, we can claim the duck. We can claim the duck. 3 or less victory points. Yep. 3 or less victory points. 3 or less victory points. 3 or less victory points is what we're looking for. So I put on a 3 cost. Then I'm going to have to put out a 2 cost. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom, that's it. And then we get to draw 4 cards. 2, 3, 4. 5 victory points, 4 victory points. Are you kidding me? I don't want to give him both of those, so we're going to have to keep one of them. Guess we'll keep the 5 victory point one. That's bad. That's bad. All right, we're going to end the game next turn, but he's going to end it next turn too. Water. So 2 sprouts or 2 soil. Let's get the... Yeah. I'm going to gain 2 soil, and then we're going to activate all of our blue. So I don't have anything there. Nothing there. And we gain a sprout. We'll put the sprout here. That's fine. Then we can lose 2 soil, which we will do, to gain 4 sprouts. And then +1 sprout for each bush in this column. Column is this way. So we got a bush here. plus 1 sprout for each bush in this column. So you have 2 bushes in this column. So I'm going to get 2 more sprouts. Okay. And then he's going to get 7. Oh, God. Here we go. Cheater, cheater. So he's gained 7. And then 1 sprout for each one of my abilities. 1, 2, 3. He's going to gain 3 more. 1, 2, 3. And that is it. Unless I have a cost 0 card. Ooh, I could play the fog, which costs me 0. Oh, it's an event though. I think events go here, yeah. Damn it. No, everything costs. I don't have any soil, which means let's try and get some growth or spuds or something. We'll gain we'll gain 6. We're gonna do this, I guess. Why not? Let's try and get some more spuds out here. So I gained 6 spuds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I gained 2 soil. And then I can activate all my blue abilities, which is get a spud. Get rid of 2 soil for 4 more spuds. And then an extra 2 more spuds because of the 2 bushes in that row. Okay, and then he gets 1 thing for every one of my blue, which is 1, 2, 3. He's going to get 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, so this is goes back there. And finally, for the last card, oh, we get to place a card down. No, we don't have any money. Darn it. Or draw a card. So I guess we'll draw a card. Activate all our green powers, which is nothing. And he's going to gain 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Hopefully they're not worth a lot of victory points. Ugh. All right, that's it. That's the end of the game. We've gone through his deck twice. That is the end. Oh, wait. How did I end up with 5 of these for? There's only 4 spots over there. Oh, in case you get this, I guess the AI gets that bullshit. Because he completed the game before I did. Damn it. All right. Scoring now is going to be a pain in the ass, I bet. All right. So someone get your calculator out because I'm going to have you have some numbers here. So we'll do his compost here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. Somebody write down 37 for me. 37. All right. Then he gets 30, 45, 56. So he gets 56 there. Oh, no, wait. 63. So he gets 63 off of that board. So add 63. 30, 45, 56, 63. Yeah. So he gets 63 for that. Then he's going to get 7, 13, 18, 19. He's going to get 19 points there. And now comes the big one. Oof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 13, 15, 16, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 32, 35, 36. He gains 36 here. 36 for this. He gains... I don't know if he gains... Oh, he gains 10, 20 for this. He gains 20 points for all of his sprouts. I'm just trying to see if he gets money for his... I don't see anything listed for money here, so I don't think he gets any money. I don't think he gets any money for that. So I think that is his final score. All right, so let's see how we did now. Woohoo! He doesn't get victory points for this stuff. He doesn't get victory points. So if we did well, then that'll be good. So let's look at our victory points. We get 2 victory points for every one of our blue abilities. We have 1, 2, 3. So we get 2 for every one. So that's 6 points. Somebody keep track of ours now. So this is, I'm going to turn it over when we, oh no, wait, I can't turn it over because it's two-sided. So that's 2 victory points, or 6 victory points. I'm just going to put that there out of the way. Okay. Let's do our player board. So we get 11, we get 22, 33, 48. We got 48 points there. 48. Now, this one here. We get 5 victory points for every 2 that have 3 victory points or less. So 5 victory points for every 2. So let's count how many we have. We cost 3 or less. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 14. So 5 for every 2. So 7 times 5 is 35 points for this. 35 points. That seems pretty good. Let's see about this one. We get 2 victory points for every 3 growth. We didn't do very good. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 7 growth. So we get 4 victory points for this one. 4 victory points for that one. Not great. Not great. All right. So that's done with that. That's done with this. All right. Our thingy here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 points for our compost. Then I'm counting this as us. Again, it says any person's area. So I'm going to assume because you're playing solo, you can trust yourself. So we get 2 victory points for every red. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10, 2 victory points apiece. That's 20 victory points for this one. 20 victory points for that one. Then we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 victory points for Spuds. 24 victory points for Spuds. And then we get 4 for this. We get 2 for this. That's 6. And 6, we get 12. So 12 for our growth. So we have 12 victory points for that. And then we add up our victory points on our cards. Let's see how many victory points we get. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23 for cards. And I think that is it. So what do we have for final score? Someone can tell us how we did. I think that's it for what we did. So 193 to 175 says Lowers. Thank you guys for doing that. Winner, winner. Nice. 173 to 175. We won by 193 was my score. Okay, good. I was thinking that was my score, but I was hoping it was my score. I guess I should have asked. 193 for us, and the AI had 175. We win it. Win it, winner, chicken dinner, as Lower Slower Border Gamer said. All right. Lovely. All right. That's good. After all my bitching and moaning about the crappy production of this game, I better have won this game. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say is I better have won after putting up with this terrible production qualities of this game. Alright, so let's put our thing there. And we'll put this away here. There we go. And these are just regular cards. So cleanup's pretty quick. That's good. That is good. Well, well, well. So let's talk for a second. Let's jibber jabber for a second about things. So if you didn't watch the first half hour of this show, I spent the first half hour basically blasting the production of this game. The lack of quality, the lack of the not finished graphics on all the player boards, which look very generic. The cards that are bowing, the player boards that are bowing. Anyways, I'm not going to get into it all over again. If you want, just go back and watch this. My recommendation, if you want to play Earth, again, you can play it on Board Game Arena for free if you have an account. They have a solo mode. You can play it multiplayer. I don't think you should be spending $45 for this game at this present time. Maybe if you can get on sale or something. I know it's not going to go on sale because this is the hot item, right? For some reason, this is the hot item. And all the reviews out there are, giving it 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10. And I don't see a single person, well, I shouldn't say a single person. There's several people that have mentioned what I have mentioned, is that while this game is great and it plays interesting and it has that nice mechanics, you have to separate the gameplay and the production and what you get for your money. Like, if this is the best game in the world but it costs $1,000, It just doesn't make sense, right? So you have to compare what you're getting for how much you're spending on it. This has got an MSRP of $50. I think I got it for $45 because they're not discounting it at all, because everyone wants a copy of this because of the 150 reviewers that are giving this a 9.5 out of 10. Like, almost everyone out there, not everyone, there's a few, are giving this game like 9s and 10s out of 10, right? And saying, oh, this is a for sure buy. And okay, it's a great game. It plays good. It's interesting and it's fun. But I mean, the quality of what you get is, we didn't even, again, this is their money tokens. It's a joke. It is completely a joke. I mean, yes, it's got pretty artwork on the front cover that makes you want to buy it. Oh, look at this, right? And the pictures on all the cards are great. It looks great. But I mean, once you dig down deep, I mean, I showed this at the beginning, right? And I'm not showing you the picture on the board, right? You can see the picture, right? I'm not showing you the picture. What I'm showing you is the thousands and thousands of names that are there. And again, I will switch back to the other camera to show you what I'm talking about. Because people go, there's not thousands and thousands of names. Yes, there is. You just can't see them because they didn't put the text dark enough on the box. So you can't read anybody's name on it. See all the names? And you can see it says on here, thank you for all these amazing backers who supported us on day one of the Kickstarter. Nice black text. And then all the names, you can't read them. You can't even tell me what their names are. So it's, hey, backers, thanks so much. We're going to put your names on the box. But you can't read your name, so it doesn't fucking make any difference. That's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about shitty, subpar quality to a game. And, again, this game might be the best game in the world, but if I'm paying $45 or $50 for it, I want to get some quality components. Again, I just literally took these out of the shrink wrap. Again, here are the packages that I just took the cards out of, and they're already bowed. They're already bowed severely. And again, I hate to harp on a dead subject, but these cards, all the brown cards, the purple cards, the pink cards, the green cards, and the blue cards, if I put them properly, right? You might say to yourself, well, Jester, it doesn't make a big deal if they're all bowed in the same direction, right? Because you're just going to have a stack of cards. It'll be fine, right? True. That is 100% true with every one of these cards. It doesn't matter if they bow because you're going to have them all like this. The problem is all these cards are two-sided. So you literally, when you're going to randomize, right, you're going to be shuffling these cards and then you're going to be flipping them over and back and forth. And what ends up happening is this nonsense because all the cards are bowed. You can actually physically see them being bowed right there on my chin, on my chinny chin. So again, if this was a standard deck that was you only use one side of it, and they all bowed the same way, and you could shuffle them normal, that'd be one thing. But these are not. These are all bowed two-sided. So you're going to be shuffling and mixing and matching these, and you can't shuffle them because they're all... See what ends up happening? That's what you end up with because they're all bowed. So it does matter that they are bowed. So there's people that say, oh, don't worry about it. I am worried about it because, number one, it's not right that you give us shitty cards, first of all. Second of all, if your cards are going to be two-sided, you have to make sure they lay flat so you can shuffle them. It's just I'm paying prime money for your primetime game, and then I show up and your primetime game isn't a primetime game. And as I said in the beginning, and I will say again, and I will say to my dying breath, production qualities can take a good game and make it great. Right? If you look at Dominion is my number one game of all time. My number one game of all time. And it's because, well, for several reasons, but one of the things is the production of that game, right, is cards. It's all about the cards. You're going to be playing with the cards. The production of the cards are one of the best cards out there. If the production of Dominion cards were like this, it would not be my number one game of all time. I can guarantee that. So, the production of a game, if it's done well, can elevate a good game into a great game. Or take a great game and elevate it into an awesome game, right? But it can also do the opposite. It can take an awesome game and turn it down into good. Or it can take a good game and turn it into crap. That's all I'm saying is this might be the greatest game since sliced bread, but because the production quality takes away from the enjoyment of the game, and it literally comes into play because all these cards are going to be out on the table, and because they're bowed, all they do is spin around. How many times did you see me straightening cards out on their shitty boards, which are in their own right bowed? I don't know if you can see that, but they are bowed as well. Literally just took this stuff out of the box, and it's already like this. So you tell me you're spending $50 on this game. Is that worth it? It might be the greatest game ever, but because of the shitty components and the shitty quality, it's the most it's going to get out of a score for me is like 5 or 6 out of 10. It just looks like, this looks like beta. Like I'm going to send this out to some reviewers so they can review this, and I'm just going to send them the beta copy of the graphics. Like they hired someone to do this, and then that person quit, and they decided, fine, we'll just ship it like this. Like, this is what you're going to send out to people? It looks like beta software. It looks like it's just generic City 101. Like, you got this awesome artwork. All these photographs are awesome. You got this awesome pictures, right? And then the contrast that, you got these generic graphics. It's like they literally ran out of money and they had to ship it out the way it was. And that's if you go to look at honest reviews, that's what the people that followed this say. They ran out of money. They had to print it the way it was. And they couldn't afford to do anything else with it. Even though they made a buku money in the Kickstarter. So, and again, I didn't kickstart this. I didn't follow it. All I know is I heard the same hype everyone else. Ooh, this Earth game is pretty cool. I looked at the screenshots. Ooh, it does look pretty cool. Oh, I hear it's an engine builder. There's all kind of mechanics. I'm interested because I like that stuff, right? But I didn't see one fucking person tell me don't order this shit because it's crap. That's the problem with board game reviewers out there, is they're all bought off by the companies and all they do is tell you the good things. That's what makes my channel that much better, is I buy my own stuff. I don't get support from any of the game companies out there. I'll tell you the truth. I'll tell you when a game is good and I'll tell you when a game is crap. I'm telling you, don't order this game. Go to Board Game Arena if you want to play it and play it for free. It's not worth the $50. I would rather have you spend your money and go buy Board Game Arena for a year, which is $30, as opposed to the $45 you're going to spend on this game. It's not worth it. Don't support this company. In fact, anytime you see anything for InsightUp games, you should downvote it and tell them that they are crap. The production quality of their game is crap. Tell them the truth. Tell them the goddamn truth, because when you have idiots like Tom Vassell giving this game a 9.5, that's right, Tom Vassell gave this game a 9.5. Go watch his rating, go watch his video, and go down thumb it and tell him what an idiot he is. You don't tell me Tom Vassell hasn't been bought off by this company? He must be given something. He must have been given something by somebody, because nobody's going to rate this a 9.5 unless they, are skewed in their views. And that's the problem with board game reviewers out there, is they don't tell you the truth. They only tell you what the company wants you to tell you. And that's part of the problem, is thousands of people are watching that idiot out there and listening to him and saying, oh, I got to get this game because it's a 9.5. It costs, according to Tom Vassell, and it's great, and it plays great, and it's this, that, and the other thing, and it's awesome, and he loves it, and it just inspires him, and all the other bullshit that he went and said, right? And then what ends up happening is people do that. They go and support this company, they buy this game, and they get it, and then they're all like, oh, this is the game, huh? Okay. All right. Well, it must be a good game. And because the game plays good and it's a good game, a lot of people will enjoy it. And that's fine. But it's just like, tell people the goddamn truth, you lying sack of shit. You are a lying sack of shit. 9.5. Are you kidding me? The boards are warped. The cards are warped. You got these tokens that are generic. The artwork is terrible. And you're giving it a 9.5? You're a joke to the board game industry. You're an idiot. And people need to call your ass out. Anyways, that's my over-the-top review, because when I have my weekly show coming up, which y'all hopefully will start watching. Let's see if I can pull it down here. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. There we go. Let's do it. There we go. Jester's Judgment Reviews of the Week. This will probably have to be my first game that I'm going to have to do my Jester's Judgment on, because it's going to be hammer time. It's going to be hammer time. And again, I think the game plays fine. There's nothing wrong with the mechanics of the game. I've heard some other issues with the mechanics where the game ends too quick. Like you're building up your engine and then it's over before you have really a chance to get things going, right? It's kind of the one issue that people have with Dominion is, oh, I'm starting to build my engine and it's doing really good, and then the game's suddenly over, and I didn't get a chance to really enjoy that moment of, my engine working really good, and I'm drawing my whole hand in this, and I'm playing a card and doing this, and boom, 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 and I get to do all this cool stuff, but I only get to do that for a minute, and then the game's over, right? So that's kind of the one issue that people have with Dominion, and I can see why they have that problem. That's kind of the same thing they say with Earth, is, oh, you spend the first half of the game just struggling, and then right at the end, you start getting, I had like 8 of these red powers out there. Like literally I was doing this, and it was super cool. It was super fun. It was interesting. I was having a good time with it, right? So there's nothing wrong with the game. It's just, maybe instead of a 4x4, maybe it should have been like a 5x5. Let the game last a little bit longer. Who knows? I'm just saying. Yeah, the Dice Tower does have some snazzy music and all. Well, anyways, it's just frustrating because I was excited to get this game because I also got on the hype train. Ooh, I gotta get Earth. Oh, it's available. I gotta get it. I don't care how much it is. I'm gonna get it because I hear it's awesome. I'm gonna love this game. It's engine building. It's cards. It's tableau building. I love all these. Oh, I'm gonna love this game. It might be my #1 game of all time, and I can't wait to get it. And yeah, I fell on the hype train with everyone else. And bam! Now, smacked me upside the face like, wait a minute. Where was the review on all this other stuff? How come nobody told me the rest of this stuff? Like, oh, your game is going to be a $30 game, even though they're going to charge you $45. You're going to get these little wooden tokens for your money, which, okay, I mean, most games have little wooden tokens for money, but like literally they use the same image for the 1s, the 5s, and the 10s, and all they do is put a 5 on the 5s and a 10 on the 10s. Like, it's literally the same image for the money. So they didn't even change up the image, and it is literally just a hill on a... I mean, like seriously, an artist could have done this in literally 45 seconds, maybe 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. Like, I mean, how hard is it to draw a little hill and then have a little background on the hill? I mean, like, that's your image? That's what you want people to associate with your game? Okay, great. Good for you. But it just shows what a low rate, low class game that you're trying to produce. It's a shame for all the Kickstarters that spent their money on this. And I'm sure it was a lot more for them because the Kickstarters are never cheap, right? And I saw some of the Kickstarter, right? The Kickstarter for the soil is little tiny black... I'm not even going to call them cubes. They're like little black jelly beans. I don't even know the best way to describe them. Those are the soil in the production quality of the Kickstarter. And I'm like, seriously? Seriously? You charge people an extra $40 for those little jelly beans? Oh my God. People ask me about Kickstarter. I don't do Kickstarter at all because this is why. But again, the problem with the board game industry is you got idiots out there raising the praise of this game, talking about it. This is the best thing since sliced bread. And sure, it's a great game and it's fun, but you need to say the other side of the story. And if you don't say the other side of the story, then people should call you out for being a two-face or a single face. I don't know what it is, but it's like people should know what they're getting themselves into. And not just, oh, this game is great, it's a 9.5, it plays great, I had so much fun playing it, blah, 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 blah. Okay, where's the rest of this? Where's the rest about, the components and the quality and the lack of professionalism on this game? It's just, when you compare this with like normal games, it's just the boards are look so boring and so plain and so like not complete, and it just takes the enjoyment out of the game for me anyways. I will probably play it a couple more times when we get a chance, but this is game number 96. New game on the channel this year. Number 96 on our goal to get to 100. We're just 4 away. 4 more new games added to the channel and we'll be at our goal of 100, which I'm trying to do this coming week. If we get 4 more new games, we're going to have another one tonight. Yeah, we're almost there, boys. So we're going to have 100 new games that we've done on the channel this year. And that way we can... I know a lot of these games are probably going to be on my top 100 of all time next year. So I know I'm trying to expand out and get a whole bunch of new things to try them out and see. There's been a lot of really good ones. We played this not too long ago, Hits the Road. Had a great time with that. That might make the top 100 of all time. That was a great little game. Earth. I don't think Earth is going to make it. I just don't think Earth is going to make my top 100. Even though it's probably a great game, I just can't do it. So yeah. Anyways, see you later. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for keeping score. Lower Slower Board Gamer Tim Rizalak, and everyone else that came out tonight. Thanks so much, guys. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you all real soon for another brand new game tonight on the channel. Number 97 coming up tonight. We'll see you then. Until then, my friends, take care of yourselves. We'll see you all down the line.